Hey folks, Crazy Climber 8 here again. And this time we're going to look at a game called Battle Chopper, and this was also known as Mr. Heli. This was created by Irem in 1987, and this video was suggested by YouTube user Pepperman11. And it's a very, very difficult game. I like the action, I like a lot of the basic gameplay, but the difficulty is just so great because you have a life bar and it looks like you might have plenty of life left, but each attack by the enemy, whether you get shot by them or run into them, takes huge chunks out of your life bar. It really sucks. And that's too bad because the music and the action is actually pretty cool. I'd never seen or heard of this game before as either Battle Chopper or Mr. Heli, but you are this little kind of anthropomorphic helicopter, and you can shoot straight in front of you. You have a secondary button that allows you to shoot above you, and when you touch down on the ground and can kind of walk around as a helicopter, you can place bombs with the button that shoots upward. And there are a lot of... See how easy it is to lose your life? Good God. Excuse me. I do like that little that dropped pinball sound when you insert a credit. Music's kind of loud in this game, but it's a kind of catchy, peppy little tune. But there will be breakable bricks above you, below you, and sometimes in front of you. And the bricks will yield crystals on occasion. Sometimes small and sometimes big, and you'll need to shoot away a lot of the blocks. And those crystals are like money. And again, when you touch down on the ground, you can drop bombs with the button that shoots upward, and those can blow up more bricks below you. And eventually, you will come across, when you unearth some of those blocks, something that indicates there is a power-up for sale. And if you have enough cash from those crystals that you collected, then you can pick up that weapon. And the weapons are very useful, especially the missiles. You can collect homing missiles. Oops. And yeah, the tiniest of crystals will only give you like 200, or not 200, 20, 10 or 20 or something. And the big ones can give you 100. And some of those really nice weapons are going to be expensive. And once in a while, you'll be able to purchase some of your life back. See, it's such a nice big life bar, but each attack can just take out big chunks of it. And that really sucks. And note that the screen can just about fill with bullets, and it's super hard not to get hit. Really sucks. And the levels are fairly long too. This game is just too damn hard. Sorry if I have trouble speaking sometimes. I've been fighting a cold, and today I've got some mucus build up, so I have to take some Mucinex. But yeah, I'd never heard of this as Battle Chopper or Mr. Heli. This might have shown up on a number of Irem Classics collections. But I think just as Mr. Heli, not Battle Chopper. But yeah, you can see the the things that show the weapon that you can pick up or purchase with the amount of money that you have gotten from collecting crystals. Some of the bosses are actually kind of easy. You can kind of figure out their patterns. And this guy shoots little missiles, and those missiles break into the ground and cause shrapnel pieces to fly up. So you have to watch out. I mean, this game is enjoyable without the difficulty. It just sucks that they made it so hard. No, the level's still not over. And now we go into this weird part that will resurface later on in the game, where it's dark, and you start going, well, where the hell do I go? You will eventually find a place where you can start scrolling upwards, and then it's light again. I don't know why they do that, it's kind of stupid. But as you go, even from stage, even when you beat a stage and go to the next stage, you have to keep the life that you have. You don't get it restored. It sucks. This game's just harder than it needs to be. And note that the enemies can go through walls to get at you. Well, at least some of the enemies can. But yeah, remember when you touch down, you will drop bombs, and you can blow up breakable floors beneath you. Having those homing missiles is really a godsend, and they really help you, especially against the bosses. Ah, crap. I was almost to the end. Will I get a start there? Of course not. I gotta start all the way back over. Frickin' game pisses me off. But you see your money meter at the top right, and again you blow up the blocks to get those crystals, and the small crystals are only like 10 or 20, and then the big ones are worth like 100. And if you don't have enough money to purchase a weapon, then you won't be able to collect it. And now I've collected it, and I've got the homing missiles. Yeah, those homing missiles are very helpful. One thing that is in your favor, you have a lot of time, really. And if you're in a boss fight, you can just kind of fly around the boss if you have homing missiles, and let the homing missiles finish him off. That's not always a sound strategy, but sometimes it is. Let's go face that boss. And once you go through the door, you're automatically transported into the boss fight. And this guy's not super hard, really, if you have homing missiles. Just kind of destroy the red shots that he fires at you, and weave in between the bullets. There will be cannons on the left and right. You can't destroy them all, they'll regenerate. And if you touch those green walls, you'll get hit. So don't do that. See, eventually you'll kill that boss. And when you kill the boss, he'll shoot out all these crystals that you're probably not going to have enough time to get all of them. But you'll be able to pick up some quick money that way. And here is stage 2. There will be numerous scenarios where the screen will forcibly be scrolling in one direction or another. But yeah, that life bar needs to not be drained so damn easily. And some of those power-ups that you can buy will be smart bombs, and they can blow up the breakable blocks. Now the timing on the on the lava here is kind of picky. You have to hurry across. Ah, crap. And that was my last life. Well, at least I made it to the high score list. Yeah, the high score list is, it's not super friendly. You have to get like 26,400 or something to be able to get at least the bottom score, or something like that. But at any rate, you gotta put in a lot of initials at least. I neglected to continue here, but I will definitely show you at least parts of the rest of the game. And there's a total of 6 stages, I believe. We'll look at some of the better power-ups. But I love that that sound effect for putting in a credit. I put on infinite energy. Even though it looks like I'm about to die, once it reads 0, I'm still living. So I just wanted to get through the game as quickly as I could, so I put on an infinite energy cheat. But yeah, the game is just so unfair that they make you your energy so easy to deplete. And yeah, I think well, some of the weapon upgrades that I can think of is like double shots, double straight shots, homing missiles, and you can get more missiles with another power-up. You can get like a wave cannon. There's some cool weapons. And if you've already gotten a weapon and you try to get it again, it'll say sold out. And again, you won't be able to pick it up if you don't have enough money. You'll see the sign there, but when you touch it, nothing happens. I don't think you can get an extra life from certain power-ups. But I do think that you can get an extra life by reaching a certain score. And I'm sorry, I don't know what the scores are. And this is a mini-boss. I think almost every stage has the underground corridor where it starts out where you can't see yourself until you start shooting. And now we go to one of those exact type of areas. And you just have to reach the door before you can advance with being able to see. I hope you're enjoying your week. I hope you had a good President's Day weekend. I certainly did. I was able to get a nice project going. I had a guy come over and install new windows for me in my house, and they're looking very nice. The weapon power-up square will flash a bit when you have enough money to buy it, and you can touch it, and then it'll say sold out because you just bought it. See, now I have double shots for my weapon, for my straight firing weapon, and my upward shot has turned into missiles. And now here is the boss of the second stage. This big floating ball. And you can shoot his sensors. But yeah, if you have missiles, definitely use them against bosses. And you can sometimes just kind of circle around the boss and still hit him. Just avoid being shot or touched by him, and you can still fire missiles. And there I shot some bombs, and those hurt him too. Yeah, they don't give you enough time to get all the crystals. That kind of sucks. And we'll see snippets of the remainders of the levels, stages. So this is stage 3. We have these big, creepy things coming out of the floor and ceiling. And then you can sometimes trigger these little buildings or something that appear, and they have the power-ups inside them. They can pop up from the floor or the ceiling. And now we enter another scrolling scenario with these little spikes here. And this will be the mini boss of this area, the 3rd stage. Screw you, just die. Gives me a lot of crystals. And that's the end of that stage. And now at the beginning of the 3rd stage, we have these this clock tower or gear mechanism type of motif. Kind of makes me think of like the Metal Man character from Mega Man. Oh, now I got a nice white cannon here for this power-up. Yeah, good luck being able to get many power-ups in this game, just because there's enemies all over trying to shoot at you, and each hit takes a big chunk of your life bar off. Now we'll face a mini-boss up here. He can shoot in 8 directions, so watch out. It's got a rotating shield you'll need to shoot once you get a clean shot. And then we go back to an underground area, I think. Yep. Yeah, I didn't know what to do the first time I played this game, and I saw that underground area. I was like, what do I do here? You just look for the door part and just keep shooting so you can see your way through, and once you get through that door, then you'll be able to see. And this is the last boss of the 3rd stage. Or, no, sorry, that was the 4th stage, I guess. And now we come to this area. You can break through the bottom there, and you can fly through the bottom side or the top side. Either path just leads back to the same way. Scoot forward to this part, and there's some laser cannons that can freeze you, and they can hurt you. Now we'll face another mini boss here. Don't have any power-ups. That kind of sucks. Not having the homing missiles really kind of sucks. Those are definitely a lifesaver. And then we go back down to the underground area again. We'll scoot forward to the end of the underground area, and then I get to face the 5th boss. No, I didn't have enough money to get that power up. This is over a lake of lava, and this guy spits out rocks, and the rocks will fire up a column of lava. shoots a lot of little bullets, so you have to watch out for them. Yeah, this game would be a lot more fun if the challenge wasn't so great from losing your life bar so easily. Get as many crystals as I can. And that's the end of stage 5. Yeah, there's 6 stages, and the boss at the end of stage 6 is the final boss of the game. And strangely enough, when you beat the game, you get the opportunity to continue. And if you continue, you start back at the beginning of the final stage. Or the last leg of the final stage. You start at the beginning of that. But, yeah, I'd never seen this as either Battle Chopper or Mr. Heli. And I guess in Irem Classics collections, now we've got these descending or ascending columns, that it was known as Mr. Heli, not Battle Chopper. Good music, good action, but just too hard. And the levels are so long, or the stages, to survive all these enemy attacks from all angles. Just too hard. Yeah, like I said, you can, some of the power-ups you'll be able to restore your energy, but it just gets reduced so easily. There'll be these monsters that come up from the ground, and here is the final boss. You need to shoot him in the eye when his face surfaces from the chest area, I guess. Weird bosses in this game. Yeah, my favorite games from Irem were Kung Fu Master, In the Hunt was pretty awesome, and VR type games, and Moon Patrol. And now we've beaten the final boss. And here's the ending for Battle Chopper / Mr. Heli. Yeah, when you have invincibility or infinite energy on in this game, you can touch the bosses and cause them a lot of damage. But that was Battle Chopper, also known as Mr. Heli, by Irem in 1987. Never seen it in arcades, either Battle Chopper or Mr. Heli. Good music, good graphics, good action, but just too hard with such a weenie life bar. And like I said, if you elect to continue after the game is over, that'll show after you put in your initials. Then it'll start you back at the beginning of the last leg on the final level, which is weird. And this time I got the top score. And you put in like 10 initials. And I love that credit sound effect. And there you go. Well, that was Battle Chopper, also known as Mr. Heli, by Irem in 1987. Well, this is Crazy Clamority saying thanks for watching Battle Chopper / Mr. Heli by Irem in 1987, and I will catch you later in the future with another video. Have a good one, everybody. Bye-bye.